10 years ago, the EMD CINEMA was a thriving hub of cultural activity here in Walthamstow, East London. But in 2003, the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God bought it and closed it. Despite having been refused planning permission, they promised to turn it into a church. Eric Pickles will soon rule on the cinema's fate after a final planning report is completed next month. And Walthamstow's MP, Stella Creasy, says she hopes his decision will end the church's plans once and for all.
It is absolutely intrinsic to the regeneration of our local community, and particularly the nighttime economy that we desperately need in Walthamstow. Anyone who lives there will tell you that after 5-6 o'clock in the evening, it's dead. A cinema would be a real asset to our local area, bringing the jobs that we need as well as the entertainment we need. Too many people, like me, have to go over to South Woodford, or we go to Islington or Enfield to go to the cinema. Lots of young people tell me how they miss the fact that they don't have cinema in Walthamstow. That's money that we could be spending in our local community, helping regenerate our town centre, going out of the area. At one point we had high hopes that the church would negotiate with the local community, but I'm afraid that's just not proved possible. I know, because I tried to get them to talk to local residents, I tried to get them to look at alternative sites, because fundamentally this isn't an issue about the church themselves, it is about that building and what you could do with it.
Local campaign groups, the Waltham Forest Cinema Trust and the McGuffin Film Society, say the church has completely ignored public opposition over the last 10 years.
UCKG bought the building having already been refused planning permission. It's not like they innocently went into this purchase and got their fingers burned. I mean, it was a deliberate act. It didn't close down because it wasn't viable. It closed down because UCKG bought it and closed it.
UCKG weren't willing to comment on the dispute, but if the planning inspector's recommendation is that their appeal be rejected, then councillors here at Waltham Forest have vowed to impose a compulsory purchase order. The same promise was made in 2003, but never materialised after planning permission was denied then. But it's possible that this time round, the sheer weight of public opinion may simply be too much for the church to ignore.
I really hope that they will listen to the local community, and I hope that the local community will continue to speak up for it, because it has been a long fight, and it is going to continue to be a bit of a fight, but people like the McGuffins have really hung out for us in Walthamstow, and they really need our support now more than ever.
If the final ruling goes against the church, the Waltham Forest Cinema Trust say they plan to safeguard the cinema's future straight away. But for the time being, Walthamstow can only wait for next month's decision. This is Alan Selby, reporting from East London.